Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Kat at spiritual-candy.com with today's free online tarot pick a card reading, and it is their current thoughts. Okay, so today's reading is fun, intuitive, and remember it's also general. So if some of the messages don't resonate, just ignore them and take whatever does. If you want your own private reading, it's £20 for 20 minutes and you get your reading within 48 hours or less. To book your reading, please check the description box below or go to spiritual-candy.com. There are also limited one-to-one phone readings which you can also find out about on the website. My goal at spiritual-candy.com is to help you follow your heart and find yourself. So for more free tools, please head over to spiritual-candy.com and check it out. So, well, that's if you want to, of course. I hope you're all great and that you find today's reading fun and useful. If you do, please like it. Feel free to subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified of future messages. And of course, also feel free to share the reading if you want to. Okay, so let's get on with it. If you haven't chosen yet, please pause now. Here we go. Hi, number ones. Okay, so we're looking at their current thoughts today. Okay, they're feeling pretty stressed out. And what I should have mentioned at the beginning, but I didn't, so I'm going to have to say it all 3 times now, which is fine. This is what the guides are guiding them to. This is the lesson that they're getting at the minute, and this is what's going on. Okay, so this is what their higher self and the universe is trying to help them to do. They need to give themselves the best. Their current thoughts are not great. They need to do some self-care. They need to raise their standards. They need to expect more for themselves. They need to give themselves more. And allow themselves to receive more. But at the minute they are in fear. Their current thoughts are sleepless nights, pain, suffering, feeling persecuted, feeling talked about, fears that are sometimes irrational but then become self-fulfilling prophecies because of overthinking about the fear. Pain, suffering, sadness. They may be trapped in a love triangle. They are worried about, both of these cards are about, they're saying about, worried about what people are saying about them, what people are thinking about them. There's a whole lot of fear and suffering and disappointment and sadness going on here. That's their current thoughts. They are being guided very much to give themselves the best, to give themselves some self-care, to raise their standards. But at the minute, they're kind of crying it out, metaphorically or literally. The good news is that the block will be removed through this lamenting, but there is a fair amount of lamenting going on at the minute, and that's their current thoughts. Thank you so much, number ones. I'll see you tomorrow or on a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hi, number twos. How are you doing? I hope you're fantastic. So, their current thoughts. Okay. This card is what the guides are trying to, what the universe is trying to teach them, okay? So they are being the guides and the universe and angels are trying to teach them to accept love, to open up and accept love, okay? So this is their challenge and this is what's happening. Their current thoughts are that perhaps it is possible. You know, they're starting to see that they had some sort of inspiration. They're kind of looking at how can they take this forward? How can they make a plan? How can they move forwards on this? They're kind of starting to feel hopeful. That's their current thoughts. They're kind of starting to think maybe there's hope here. They're looking into the future. They're looking at the possibilities. They feel more empowered. They're certainly feeling like there is the potential for a partnership here, okay? They're feeling luckier. They're feeling more like their thoughts are more positive, definitely. I know I keep talking about feelings and it's about their thoughts, but clearly what they're saying is it doesn't matter, because at this, for these people, it kind of seems to be one and the same thing. It's not always. Sometimes our feelings and thoughts are very different, but apparently not so much for this group, which is fine. But the point is that they're feeling much more hopeful and positive. Their thoughts are much more positive, and they are kind of, I think the reason why we're not talking about thoughts here is because it's happening on a much more emotional basis, because we've got the Two of Wands, which is very much like the heart and soul. The Wheel of Fortune, in terms of an inner experience, is more like a call of destiny. So it's not really a thought, it's more of a feeling. But the point is that their current thoughts are that things are turning for the better for them. They're feeling more positive. They're starting to think more positive. They're starting to see options. They're starting to see that the wheel is turning and that there are possibilities for them. And they are being taught to open up to love. Thank you so much, number 2s. I will see you tomorrow or on a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hi, number 3s. How are you doing? I hope you are fantastic. So what are their current thoughts? Okay, so this top card here, this Sonia Choquette card, the answer is simple, is what the guides are teaching them, okay, and what the universe is teaching them. So they are being taught to let go and flow. So at the minute they are restless. That's the energy I would use to describe them. Their current thoughts are that they are restless. They feel like full of fire and energy. They may be angry, they may be frustrated, they may just be full of passion, but they're kind of restless and feeling like they kind of want to, you know, take action. They're kind of like this really strong, forceful action. And it's interesting because it's a sense of action, but it's not positive action, because it's coupled with this 4 of Cups in reverse, which can be like a sense of overindulgence. It can be a sense of kind of it's a real, because the 4 of Cups in the upright is like a missed opportunity and a kind of a boredom energy. In the reverse, it's a really strong version of it. So it's like feeling really bored, feeling really restless. It can lead to kind of a depressive energy. It can lead to overindulgence. And because the Knight of Wands is so like bold and feisty and fiery, this is not a good combination. So this is kind of someone who might drink or something along those lines, you know, like overindulge out of boredom and frustration. But what they are actually being taught to do is to let go and flow. But what's happening is not that. At the minute, their current thoughts are that they're feeling bored and frustrated. But what's happening in their lives, it's interesting how the guides have brought these cards in as lessons to share with you what they're being taught, which I think is really fantastic. So what your person is being taught is to let go of control, but they just want to be the master of their destiny. They want to take action and they want to control it. And when it doesn't work for them, they're kind of getting frustrated, and so turn into things like drink or whatever as a kind of sort of something to make them feel better, to give them that sense of immediate satisfaction. But what they need to do is get in the flow of the universe. Thank you so much, number 3s. I'll see you tomorrow or on a private reading. In the meantime, guys, have an amazing day and I'll see you soon. Please like and subscribe. See you guys.